So, the Wii U is dead. But that doesn't mean that there aren't any great games on the Wii U. Here are some of the games that I still have on the Wii U, and still planning to buy more, even though even though the Wii U is over. I still need to buy my games, and games like Smash Brothers Wii U here, Mario Kart 8, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Tropical Freeze, Rayman Legends, the supposed exclusive, Xenoblade Chronicles X, my all-time favorite RPG on the Wii U now, Tokyo Mirage Session, Sharp FE, another one of my favorite RPGs for the Wii U. Basically a swan song to the Wii U. And lastly, the game that should have saved the Wii U, Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Zelda. Pretty much one of the highlights of Wii U. The game that could have, should have, and would have been great if the Wii U did not meet its end. Games aside though, the Wii U also has one of the best classic game controllers ever, the Wii U Pro Controllers. And this one has a nice comfortable design. It has your usual analog sticks, left and right here. D-pad, one of the best D-pads ever. The legendary diamond layouts. You got the usual Y and X, B and A in their traditional Nintendo positions. You got your select and start buttons, which are now your minus and plus buttons, a home buttons, a power on and off switch buttons, your L and R shoulder buttons, and your ZL and ZR trigger buttons. Yeah, there's no shortage of compatibility with this thing. You also got the ability to sync it to the Wii U as well. And yeah, this is to me one of the best controllers ever to play any kinds of games on the Wii U, whether 3D or 2D. And there's just one complaint that I have in regards to this controllers, as well as the Nintendo Switch. So this is my Nintendo Switch here, the tablets. And yeah, as you can see, as cool as the Switch is, yeah, I recently bought this back in around September. So I did not buy this at launch. And when I bought this, I did not buy any physical games for it. I just bought it as it is. So it's basically just a console with pretty much nothing in it, just the usual stuff in the box. So there's no physical copies of games, and no digitals. But eventually I did add some digital stuff to it. So this is the first console, Nintendo console, that I bought that I did not buy any physical copy on day one. And the reason for that is because when I first bought this, yeah, I didn't really plan to buy physical copies for it, because there are just too many great digital games in there. So yeah, I pretty much bought this for all the digital stuff that I want to play on. But yeah, just a few months ago, I did eventually bought my first physical copy. And that game is Ultra Street Fighter 2, The Final Challengers. Disappointingly, this is a port of a game that we already played before. So it's basically just HD remix, but with 2 new characters, basically 2 palette swap characters actually. They are good, but like I said, it's pretty much just an old game, but physical now. However, the interesting part is that it is physical, and it's the only physical copy out there, which is why it's a bestsellers for me. So yeah, and it has all these cool features, the Way of the Hado, the dramatic battles, and the 2 exclusive characters, which they are enjoyable to play, especially Violent Ken here. I mean, I'm really not good at playing Ken that much compared to Ryu, but I in terms of their like alternate version, I like Violent Ken more. I always thought the evil Ryu doesn't look all that tough compared to how but the Capcom version, for some reason, I don't really like the Capcom version of Violent Ken. I kind of like more of the SNK version, where when he appears on Chaos, SVC Chaos, that is. That one looks much better with a much more tougher, more mean, evil kind of like characteristic to it. This one looks more like Ken but palette swap. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It's basically just Ryu and Ken but palette swap. I feel the SNK did the character more like add more characteristic to the characters better than how Capcom did. However, they are still good characters, so I love them both the way they are. However, here's the problem though. This controller, the Wii U Pro Controller, is perfect for this kind of game. The only problem is this controller will not work on my Nintendo Switch. If I want to play Ultra Street Fighter 2 here on the Nintendo Switch, I have to use this thing. Just look at this ugly pieces of pizza thing here. It's flat. I mean, these 2 handles hold up very well, but it doesn't make for an attracting design actually. I mean, it's not as attracting as this thing. I mean, look at the sleek black design here. This thing looks like looks kind of like one of those Star Trek controller or something. So yeah, but the buttons are small, and I don't like these arrow button here. I mean, I like them when they were like another Joy-Con, but when you put it on this grip to turn it into a controller though, they are not comfortable for playing Street Fighter, Ultra Street Fighter. So trying to do a Hadouken with this, your thumb will always have to climb up these mountain here, so it's not that comfortable. Not as comfortable as unusual D-pad where you can just do it like that. Your thumb flows better that way. Interestingly though, there is a product that does allow you to use your Wii U Pro Controllers on the Nintendo Switch. And for this product, I have to thank my mate Vince on his video for showing me on how to make it work on the Nintendo Switch here. So, and that product is this thing right here. This right here is the Mayflash Magic NS wireless controller adapter for Nintendo Switch and PC. So what it does is that it's basically just your usual USB dongles, where it kind of looks like it. And I bought one of these thing in there too, because this will also help me connect to the Switch when it's undocked. I need to buy one of those holders later on to hold it though, hold the Switch so it could connect. But yeah, inside this little box here, you see that we have the dongle, this thing, and this thing, but this does not come with the package. I just put them together so I don't lose them. But this will be helpful in the future. But this dongle here is the only thing you may need to connect your Wii U Pro Controller for the Switch. It may also work on the, it may also be compatible with the PS4 and PS3 controller as well. Their Dual Shocks and stuff, and maybe the Xbox controller too. So I already tried it, and I think that it's a pretty good product. I'll eventually gonna test it to show you guys how it works. So what it does is, if you see this color here, the red one is for Switch, green is probably for PC or Xbox. I think it's for Xbox, and the blue is for PlayStations, and the Pro here, the purple here, is for the Switch's own controller. I don't know why you even need that purple. I mean, the Switch Pro Controller connects to the Switch with no problem. Maybe it's just for convenient purpose, or maybe you want to connect a second one. But yeah, if you want to play your Wii U Pro Controllers on the Nintendo Switch instead of using this ugly thing, then this thing will allow you to do it. And here's how we do it. Alright, so I got my Nintendo Switch all hooked up now. Here is the dongle. So we got the Wii U Pro Controller ready to go. Unfortunately, before we do anything, we are at this screen now. So to prove if it works or not, here's the Wii U Pro Controllers. If you notice, if I press anything here, it does not work because I haven't used this yet. So no matter what you do, Wi-Fi with Bluetooth or not, the Nintendo Switch will not accept this controller, or will not recognize this controller at all, because this is not the proper Pro Controller. So in order for you to play a Pro Controller for the Nintendo Switch, you will have to go buy that $70 new Switch Pro Controller. And that's pretty much what I don't want to do, because $70, that's pretty much more expensive than a game like Doom here. And I'm not going to spend $70 buying a controller that has almost exactly the same compatibility as the Wii U Pro Controller. So I'm not gonna do that. I pretty much rather save money and use this old one. So what you need to do is, you need to be on this screen right here on your Nintendo Switch. Let's go back down there. So down here on your Nintendo Switch, you take this dongle here, and then what you do is, on the dock, you just plug this into one of the USB ports, either the bottom one or the top one, whichever one works for you. Yeah, you got, just plug it like that. So plug it from the back side, and then you will see like a blinking red light here. So that tells you that it's looking for a signal. And then what you also need to do is that on top of the dongle, you see this you'll see this tiny black buttons. Yeah. So what you need to do is, you gotta press that black buttons, pretty much like so. And then once you pressed it, it'll rapidly blink. So that means that that signal is working. So it's looking for something to pair, And my Nintendo Switch went to sleep now, so we have to hurry. So on your Wii U Pro Controller, you just need to press this red sync button here, and then eventually once you see it stop, that means that they are paired now. So if we turn up to the screen here again, as you can tell, it's almost going to sleep. It's in black mode. So we take the Wii U Pro Controller, we press L and R. There we go. It recognized the Wii U Pro Controller as another additional controllers. And then we press A to confirm it. And then, yeah, we go back to the menu. And now we can play any of these games, yeah, with the Wii U Pro Controller. So yeah, let's try my favorite, Ultra Street Fighter 2, the first physical copy I bought. Yeah, I did buy Super Mario Odyssey and Doom just like 2 days ago. So those are the only 3 physical copy I bought. So yeah, there it is, the Nintendo Switch Capcom logo there. I do like this intro. So I'm using the Wii U Pro Controller. And then we go to arcade. And yeah, we got everything there. So as you can tell, I am playing through the camera so you see that it's me. And it works just fine actually. So here's Evil Ryu. I like this color better. USA! Yeah, I played this off screen, so. And the soundtrack to this game is really rocking, man. I love this soundtrack. There you go. See, I can beat Cat easily with this controller. Way better than this piece of shit. Oh my god, yeah, first strike. Yeah, all the moves, all the special attacks, all the combos came out accurately, man. This D-pad is great. Yeah, this is my power, no one can stop me. Yeah, let's see, let's battle DJ here. Oh man. Ah, oh, come on, DJ. There you go. So it's pretty easy when you use a good controller. Fight! There you go. So yeah, Ultra Street Fighter 2 works great. Let's pick another game. Let's play 2 more games with this controller and see how they go. So this is Sonnet Mania. I downloaded this when it came out, so because I love Sonnet, especially classic Sonnet. So let's see how Sonnet works with the Pro Controller. I wish Sega would make one like I wish Sega would make a Genesis one so we can use an actual Genesis feel controller for this game. Yeah, but it does work. And I am at this place, Flying Batteries. There you go. Man, all the frame rates and animations look awesome in this. And the soundtrack is great. Shit, I want to get that. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it works great. I just do that part just to exit. So, and then for the third game, let's see. I'll play a little bit of Fast RMX. I also have Double Dragon 4 too, but Fast RMX is the kind of game that has that rockin' feeling in there. I mean, it's perfect for control like these where you can drift and do things. And it runs at 60 FPS, so that's great. Subsonic. Alright, so let's see how it runs with this controller here. Alright, seems to run really well. Aw shit, I forgot to change shift. Man, I gotta catch up to these guys. And I also have to keep collecting those things. Yeah, it is very fast. Not as fast as F-Zero though, but still gives you that same feeling, that same intense speed. Ah, shit. Ah, almost on time. Where is that first guy? Oh man, I need to catch up. I'm in 4th place. Oh, it's the final lap. I better do it. I better do it. I just tapped rapidly just so I could get a little bit of sense of speed there. Better beat this guy. I don't have any boosts. I don't want him to win. need boosts. Don't want that guy to catch me. There he goes. First place. Awesome. This controller, great. That dongle down there, awesome. So yeah, for the dongle there, I have to say with this controller, and I think with PS4 and Xbox One controller as well, I think it might make your controller playing on the Nintendo Switch a good thing. I mean, I have no problem with any of these buttons. They work. They work as accurate as they could. So, and I have to say, it might be better. It's at least 5 times better than this thing. I mean, I'm glad that playing Fast RMX works okay with all these, but playing Street Fighter, I want the D-pad here, and with the Joy-Con, these buttons does not do the trick. I mean, they work, but they do not have that D-pad feel. When you're playing them as a Joy-Con, however, they kind of work okay. You just have to get used to the analog being the directional and stuff. But when it's like this, it's a downer. Also, $70 for a Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, also a downer. Until I can afford to get one, maybe 2 or 3 years from now I might. But for now, knowing that dongles like these exist, I'll just use the Wii U Pro Controller. I mean, the Wii U may be dead, but these things are dirt cheap now. I mean, I bought this for like 19 bucks from a mom and pop place. I mean, they do sell retro stuff, and I think they count Wii U as a retro stuff now too, since the Wii U is no longer here. So that's a good thing. I give that dongle a great A+, and thank you to my mate Vince. You actually made, yeah, you actually give me a good solution to, I mean, yeah, to use these over buying all the new stuff. So yeah, old stuff, do not throw them away. Even if they're old, there might be a way for you to use them on the new stuff. So that's all I can say. So the dongle, a great A+. Thank you to my mate Vince. Makes the Wii U Pro Controller great again. As for the Wii U Pro Controller itself, it's a good controller. I do not review this because it's like very old now, but if I have to give it a grade right now, I say it's an S product. I have not encountered any issue with this controller at all throughout my 3 years of using it. So it's actually great. I mean, I love it so much. I bought like 2 of them too. So like, look at that. We're playing Super Smash Bros. With all of these. We bought like 3 of these, and then one of the player used the tablet controllers for another player, and then you have to use like the GameCube GameCube adapter here just to add 4 extra player. So that's basically 8 player in Super Smash Bros. 4 there. And yeah, it's also nice that this thing works on the Switch too. Only thing is, all my GameCube controllers does not work that well anymore. So I might need to have to go out and buy more of those GameCube controllers. My 2 GameCube controllers, they work, but like the thumbsticks and the D-pads are really rough now. So yeah, I have to say, a nice little products, an A+ products with another great products. Also, yeah, if you haven't bought Doom or Super Mario Odyssey yet, these are also great games too. Someday, maybe when I play through with them more, I might review them too. Same thing for any of my Wii U games and past retro games. But all these are actually great games. Doom is basically, I mean, I have never felt this much for a first-person shooter in my life, but this Doom gives me that thrill like what I have back when I was playing Doom 64 on my N64 there. And I basically have Doom on almost every system now except for the GBA and the PlayStation. But I am trying to get more of those versions because I'm just so addicted to this kind of games. Of course, I don't play first-person shooter all that much, just the ones that are similar to what Doom is. And yeah, these are great games. Super Mario Odyssey also. So I'm Voan. Thank you for watching this very kinda odd video reviews of me reviewing this thing. So that is the Magic NS wireless controller adapter for the Nintendo Switch and PC. A+. I'm Voan. Thank you for watching.